What is the release date for Dying Light 2? 27th of May 2021. It will take place today, Thursday, 27th of May 2021. What the actual website says. Pocket Lint. Techland will host a special Dying Light 2 event today, Thursday, 27th of May 2021. Hopefully it will reveal new gameplay footage and a release date. There may be more on the original Dying Light 2, so it's not the release date for Dying Light 2, but it's dressed up like it is. Wow, really making it easy to find the correct information there, guys. Special thank you to CJ, McPuffin, Els, Kaori Ann Mori, and Holly Miller for supporting the channel and supporting my content. Thank you so much, guys. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are taking another look at r/assholedesign. It's been quite a while since we did the last video on this, so I thought it was about time I revisit it. So let's get into it, I guess. Online ad using geotags to disguise as a fake local school shooting story. Breaking news, school on lockdown as armed police hunt for man with weapon. That is a really gross thing to be doing. That's just like awful. Taking advantage of the fact that actual school shootings are a real issue. Taking advantage of that for adverts is pretty gross. Gugh. People are awful. When you realize the advertisers are purposefully messing with you. Here we have an advert with 2 X's on it. Now, according to the OP on Reddit, both of those X's are fake and both take you to a different website. Marvelous. Email. Disposable emails are not supported. Use a real email address. This is the exact kind of website that is the reason you'd want to use a throwaway email. Disposable emails I've not used before in terms of like, I'm guessing there are websites that make disposable emails for you. Interesting that the website knows how to detect them. I just have a throwaway email address. I have an email address that I never use, that if I don't want spam or I don't want to give something my real email, I just have a throwaway email I use for that kind of thing. I'm also an advocate for using throwaway bank details. I have an app called Revolt because it's not Revolt, Revolut, because it's the one available in the UK. I think there's an American one that keeps sponsoring YouTubers recently, but it's not available in the UK. And it allows you to generate temporary bank cards, so you can have a card that only has the amount of money that a subscription costs. So you subscribe for 1 month and then they can't take any money out. What I use it for is I have a fake card with no money in it, so I sign up for a free trial. It asks for bank details. I use this card. They cannot charge me if I forget to cancel it. If I want to sign up for things that are a little bit sketchy, I can use a fake card and they can't charge me for it because it's got no money in it. I recommend everybody do that, to be honest. It makes life so much easier. GTA 4 download. How to download GTA 4 on PC, Android, and iPhone. Can you download GTA 4 for Android? GTA 4 is not officially available on Android from the Google Play Store. You don't even have the option to mirror GTA 4 using different tools, so your only medium of playing GTA 4 is on the PC. And it says the same thing for iOS. So, I know why they made the title the way they did. It's for clickbait. It's to drive clicks, because if someone is looking for GTA 4 on their phone, they're not going to click on a website that's titled, "You can't do that." They're going to click on a title that says, "How to do that." But that doesn't make it any less scummy. Come on, like, don't put how to download it on an Android and iPhone when you can't. That's misleading. It's clickbait. Stop it. It's already hard enough to find accurate information in this day and age, especially when you go on like any social media and everything is misinformation because no one fact checks. Just don't add to that. This one's interesting. It's eBay. On the product item, whatever page, whatever, we have 2 pieces of conflicting information here. We have 100% buyer satisfaction and we have 99.2% positive feedback. Now, all in all, this person has very positive feedback, so you can trust them. However, imagine you go on another account and it's got 100% buyer satisfaction, but then they've got like 75% positive feedback. It's not 100% buyer satisfaction, is it? If 25% of people don't like the item, or in this case, if almost 1% of people were not satisfied, it's not 100% buyer satisfaction, is it? It's lying. It's just a lie. It's just lying on a product. Thanks, eBay. I have to connect to the internet in order to play an arcade game from 1999. Wow, because arcade games really needed internet back then. There's two things that they need your internet for. Let's be real here. One, they might run ads on it. Hopefully not. Hopefully you're not getting ads on a 1999 arcade game on your phone. More likely is that they're using it to harvest data, because that's really common on mobile games. That's what it's about, really, isn't it? They're using your internet so they can harvest your data while you use the app, which is literally on every mobile game. It's the worst, but there's nothing we can do about it. This is why mobile games are so toxic. They'll fill it with ads to make money, they'll harvest your data to make money, they'll fill it with microtransactions to make money. Mobile games are not about being games, they're about making money. There's like 5 good mobile games in every 2 million mobile games, and most of them were PC ports, like, you know, Bully or GTA or Roller Coaster Tycoon. The PC ports of those games are like the only good mobile games. FTL, a great game, perfect for mobile, but everything else, it's just bad. It's just bad. Update ready to install. Install and restart. Skip this update. You need Pro to skip this update that will restart your PC. Great, love that. I hope that you can like close it at least and then save whatever work you're working on and then restart it. But good grief, don't do that. Anybody, any software ever. Windows will be like, oh, you've skipped this update too many times. We're going to force you to update in 30 seconds with no time to prepare. People will be in the middle of exporting videos or doing important work, and then they're just not able to save it.
Look at this I am fucking rendering something, you cocksucker! I'm doing important shit! Why do you need to install updates? What updates? Some more fucking spyware so the NSA can keep watching what I'm doing? Looking at my dick pics and watching me jack off?
If someone doesn't want to update, don't force them to update. Maybe they don't want to update because they prefer how things are. Don't force them to move into something that is actively worse for that person. Stop it. Cease. I keep getting guilt-tripping emails after unsubscribing from this company's email listing months ago with no option to stop them. Hello, you haven't clicked on us in a while, and the only explanation for this is that your inbox is broken, because you wouldn't be ignoring us on purpose, would you? We've been hard at work, constantly up to... Yeah, no one cares. Don't do this. If you're a mailing list, if you're anything that sends emails to people, if someone unsubscribes from your mailing list, unsubscribe them. Otherwise, the result is, and this is something I advocate everyone do, if you unsubscribe from a mailing list and you still get mail from that company, block the email, or every time you receive an email from them, mark it as spam. If you mark an email as spam from one company enough times, anytime it comes to your inbox will automatically flag it as spam. So I recommend doing that. And if you can, block the email address that it comes from, and then you won't receive them. But yeah, companies that do this are the worst. It doesn't make me want to subscribe to your mailing list. It doesn't make me want to buy your product. It makes me want to do the polar opposite of that, in fact. So stop it. These ads that cover a chunk of my screen every time I turn on my laptop. Emerging cyber attack technologies threaten devices worldwide and may let hackers steal your passwords, infiltrate private photos, emails, documents, exploit hardware flaws in your device, accept the risk or reactivate protection. McAfee. Nobody buy McAfee. Hopefully you're able to uninstall this entirely. There's probably an uninstaller you can use to get rid of it. There's loads of like clean uninstall apps you can download. Never buy McAfee, they're the worst. As far as antiviruses go, they are at best average. They're expensive compared to something like Malwarebytes, which is like a million times better and considerably cheaper, doesn't constantly give you pop-ups, doesn't try to upsell to you all the time, and it has a free version if you really needed it. Just don't use McAfee. And Malwarebytes, if you wanna give me a sponsor, I'll happily rep you guys in every video from here on out. In fact, don't even need a sponsor, right? Just give me some free Malwarebytes. How about that? But no, for real, Malwarebytes is good. It's better than most. Any antivirus that tries to tell you that you're at risk when you're not, get out. Just stop it. You're exploiting people that don't know any better. Oh, your IP is showing, they say, showing my public IP address and then showing an address that isn't even the city I live in. Like, oh, I'm so scared someone's gonna find out where I live 2 cities over. Great, stop it. So this one we have, it's a Airbnb that showed the price being the night and then didn't include the cleaning and service fees or the taxes in the price, which doubles the price nearly. And yeah, okay, it's like a king suite Airbnb, but like, come now. And they even go as far as to be like, oh, it used to be $300 a night, now it's $180 a night, not including all of the other fees you have to pay. I knew Airbnbs were going through a spike at the moment. I've been seeing memes about this, but what I didn't realize, and I looked this up, is a 5-star hotel, a 5-star hotel in London costs about the same amount of money for a weekend and like half the money for a weekday. Why Airbnbs think people are gonna pay these prices where they can get a 5-star hotel for the same price? I don't know, and I don't know what's happening with it. I don't know why they're doing it, but they're gonna die if they keep this up, because no one's gonna pay that much for an Airbnb when they can get a 5-star hotel for the same amount. It's insane. And the final picture, this one is something that I experienced myself. It's not my own picture, however, and that's that Yahoo Mail will give you obnoxious video ads when your inbox is empty, and there's nothing you can do about it. It automatically does it. I don't think it happens with volume on. It might do. What fixed it for me was downloading AdBlock, so I don't get this at all. However, if you don't have AdBlock, you're just gonna get obnoxious ads. Yay. So yeah, companies suck and they'll do anything for money. Welcome to capitalism. That's where I'm gonna end the video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon, or you can click that join button down below. It helps a lot more than you might realize. However, you don't have to, because I'm gonna make videos regardless. That's something you can choose to do. I'm not gonna force you. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.